The honourable member for Barhead, Morinville, Westlow.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yesterday, the Labour Minister announced a review of our province's workplace laws. These laws are not high on the radar of everyday Albertans I talk to. Thousands of Albertans are currently without work, and even those with a job are worried about losing it. This government's priorities are not helping a difficult situation. This government appears to be more focused on ideology and appeasing their Labour activist friends than listening to the fears of everyday Albertans. Minister, will you please explain how you think this Labour review will help create the jobs Albertans need now?
Minister of Labour.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. All Albertans deserve fair and family-friendly workplaces that support good jobs in a growing economy. Making life better for Albertans means helping them take care of their family and themselves. It means making sure that they have good jobs that will not fire them if they take time off to take care of a loved one who is ill or injured. Alberta businesses deserve the best laws that allow them to attract and retain the best in the business. We are going to review this workplace legislation, which has not been reviewed since the Calgary Winter Olympics.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. For supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, given that Albertans want to go to work to care for themselves and their families, and given this government has shaken investor confidence by breaking contracts, increasing the minimum wage, shutting down coal and ramming through other legislation, and given this government is delaying our economy's recovery by again signalling to investors to stay away for now, will the minister please explain how it's family-friendly to kill jobs by introducing more uncertainty into the labour market when thousands of Albertans are without a job?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, what I hear when the member opposite talks about us not doing this review is that he does not value the hardworking Albertans that we have in our province. It's very puzzling why the opposition would not want us talking to Albertans. Then again, they do want to roll back the minimum wage. They're against cutting small business taxes. They've opposed every action we've taken to make life better for families. So maybe it's not that surprising.
Second supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that the Labour review sends a signal that this government is going to continue to experiment with our economy by moving forward with their NDP ideology, and given that entrepreneurs are sitting on the sidelines waiting for this government to provide a stable climate for investment and growth, and given that this minister's priorities are not in line with the priorities of everyday Albertans, why is the minister sending negative signals to the market to wait and see what this government will do while we need jobs now?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Making sure that we have workplace legislation that works for businesses and Albertans is a priority. It's something that every Albertan deserves, because right now Alberta has the shortest amount of time that someone can go on a compassionate care leave in Canada. Other Canadians have access to rules that mirror the federal system, and Alberta does not because we haven't reviewed the system in that long. Making sure that we are talking to Albertans and looking at critical issues like that is part of our responsibility as government. Just saying no, don't touch things, or no, we're going to repeal it is not reasonable.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.